Hey everybody, Adam Goshorn here with a quick review of the Pyranha Ozone Large. I've been paddling this boat for about a week now and just want to share some of my initial impressions. This is the large. I haven't paddled other sizes. I'm 6'1", 265. I won't be paddling the other sizes. So my comments really just pertain to the large and specifically to somebody at the top of the weight range for the large like myself. First thing I noticed about the boat before I even got it in the water, I just sat in it and immediately was surprised how much room there was in there. I'm a big guy, I can squeeze in a large low-key, but the amount of knee and foot room in this boat was pretty impressive. It's a narrow boat, but the knee position is really high, and what that does is it pulls your feet out of the skinniest part of the bow and gives you a lot more foot room. I've got the stock seat pad with 3 seat shims under it to lift me up. I've got the seat fully forward, and I'm using the whole stock foot pad, every piece they gave me, and wearing Astral Hyaks in the boat while I'm paddling. A lot of people have been asking me how this boat compares to the Loki, and I think it's important to point out it's not a replacement for the Loki. It's not supposed to fill that full slice, whole boat kind of place that the Loki does. It's just an addition to all the awesome boats in the Piranha lineup, and it kind of fulfills a different role. In some ways, it's more like a stretched out Jed than it is like a Loki. It's got a super flat hull. The kind of release edges on the bottom are a lot like the hull on the Jed, but it's stretched out. It's got that nice slicey stern and just some different things there that are pretty awesome. So starting to paddle this boat right off the bat, I could feel the narrowness, and it took me a minute to get used to that. What I've found since then is this boat is the easiest to balance boat on the stern of any boat I've ever paddled. And that narrowness also gives it an awesome kind of carve ability when you're surfing. You know, it's really quick edge-to-edge transitions because it's so narrow. And once you get out on the wave, it just wants to carve back and forth and just chill with not a lot of input from the paddler, which is awesome. Similarly, it doesn't take a lot of effort to get the stern to engage. And then once you're up on the stern, it just wants to kind of sit there, which is awesome. The bow is harder to throw down and initiate than in a boat like the Loki. I can still cartwheel it in a hole, and I can do it on flat water with some effort, but it's not as effortless as the Loki. This extra volume up here that makes it run the river a little bit better, it gives you all that extra room and comfort, does make throwing the bow down a little harder than the Loki, but it'll still cartwheel. It's still, you know, kind of a full slice boat, but not a plastic squirt boat like the Loki. After a week in it, that's kind of my impressions. I think this is a better surfing boat than the Loki. Once you're out on the wave, it's got a flatter hull, it surfs and carves better, it's more balanced on the stern, and way more comfortable. Get out there and demo an Ozone, check it out, let me know what you think, and hope to see you on the river.
The trouble with love, oh, it leaves me to return to them. The trouble with pain, oh, you know it eats me, but I get up and fall again. So let's begin.